Joining me now is Andrew Duck. He's a candidate for the U.S. Congress in the 6th District, which extends all the way from Harford County out through the counties in western Maryland. Mr. Duck, thanks for joining us. What do you see as the single most important issue facing voters this fall?
Well, thanks for having me. I think the number one issue this fall is the economy. We need to address the unemployment issue, and we need to have jobs in the 6th District for western Maryland.
And what do you hope to do in office to effect the greatest change, improving the quality of life for your constituents?
The number one thing that we need to do is get our economy back on track. In order to do that, the first thing we have to do is fix the financial markets. I've been calling for the full restoration of the Glass-Steagall Act. That's the law that says the banks have to be banks and not hedge funds, and if you want to be a hedge fund, you can, but you can't be a bank at the same time. We need to have that regulation put back into place. It worked for 50 years. We need to continue to have that. We need to have credit expanded for small businesses. We also need to invest in the jobs of the future, so we need to have tax credits for corporations to do research and development. And the last thing we need is for the 6th District, which is a large district, it's over 227 miles east to west, we need to have a focused economic development program for each county in the district. The needs of Baltimore County are very different from the needs of Carroll County. You need to have someone that understands that and can target the economic development exactly to the county and the exact needs that that area has.
It's a lot that you'd like to get done. What are the major assets that you'd say you bring to this office if you're to win it?
Well, I bring both academic and practical hands-on experience in both foreign affairs and in economics. I've got a bachelor's degree in public administration. I did graduate work in economics. And I spent 20 years in the military. That includes 3 deployments to Bosnia and time on the ground in Iraq. So as we look at the war on terror, the biggest foreign threat that we face, I've got hands-on experience on the ground dealing with that issue as an intelligence officer. As we look at the economy, I've got the experience of having been a licensed financial consultant and having worked with clients in terms of their financial planning, as well as the academic background from doing the graduate study in economics.
And the economy seems to be the big issue this fall. What's the single most important message that you'd like to convey to the voters throughout the 6th District?
Well, the biggest message that we need to convey is the fact that we have a country that's in trouble. We have an economy that is in the worst crisis since the Great Depression. We need representatives in Washington who are going to fight for us and get us back on course. I'm someone who's fought for his country for 20 years. I am someone who is mission-focused and focused more on getting the country back on course. What we've got in Washington now is a group of representatives who are more concerned with fighting with each other than actually solving problems. We need problem solvers. We need people who are going to move this country forward.
And what is the one thing that voters don't know about you that you think they should know about you?
Interesting tidbit is that I am the 15th out of 17 children. And you might say that's not really significant, but I'll tell you, when you're the 15th out of 17 children, you learn a little bit about teamwork. You learn about cooperation. You learn about how to get along with one another. You learn about how to work together to solve problems and work together to meet everybody's needs and work out arrangements that are an improvement of the situation for everybody involved. We need that in Washington today. We don't have it. People in Washington are more busy fighting with each other than they are with solving problems. We cannot continue to go on the way we are. It's time that we get some new leadership.
And a mini legislature right around the dinner table. Andrew Duck, thanks a lot for joining us. We really appreciate it. Andrew Duck is a candidate for the 6th District congressional race here in Maryland.